Welcome back, everyone, to the Wrestling Rundown. I'm Steven Mazza alongside my co-host Cherto and Mikey. How we doing, boys?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
Great.
I'm doing great.
Realize that my microphone volume. Oh, my microphone volume is on. Someone else wasn't, but we're good right now. We are going to be talking about Elimination Chamber. Are we excited?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys like overall the Elimination Chamber? That massive big surprise. The what was in the box?
It was okay.
It was okay.
AJ Lee's
Well, we
phenomenal match.
I'm waiting to talk about what happened on the Raw, dude.
Yeah, we'll do a quick Elimination Chamber preview. If you are listening, we are going to answer questions. I have the live chat here on my laptop if you guys do have questions for us. And we're actually going to be on until 4 o'clock, which is 6. So we're going to do an hour of this.
Yep.
Like the old days. I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Let's get right into it. Cherno, what were your overall thoughts on the men's Elimination Chamber match?
The match itself, mid.
Why?
I love the last 5 minutes because I thought the match itself, I didn't feel like the men fully like went in. Like, for example, Javon Evans, right? I really wanted. There were certain spots I thought Javon was gonna have that would like accentuate his talent in the chamber, and they really didn't. And I felt like everything was just very fast paced, and that botch from LA Knight didn't help either. Because I think that completely shifted the momentum of that match. And my problem with the whole Elimination Chamber thing is that I feel like the chamber was initially built for Braun Breaker, and then that spot was given to Bronson Reed, and now that spot was given to Logan. And Logan just took out 3 people, which is, I'm like confused. I'm like, that spot is, you only take out 3 people if you're the powerhouse, the big man of the chamber. Those are the people that get those
push.
But most of the time, those people that get those pushes are basically the big men. Like
Yeah.
if Oba was in the chamber,
I think that's what they were going to do with Bronson Reed.
yes,
Absolutely.
yeah. So but they thought they could just do that with Logan, and I felt like that felt like little like off and like not like really. Logan's not that kind of person that should have a dominant run. He should be that sneaky guy that steals the pin like he did with the 3rd elimination.
Yeah.
So,
No, I fully agree.
But that last 5 minutes was great.
Absolutely.
That would gave the chamber for me good in my eyes because that last 5 minutes. So, what about you, Mikey?
Yeah, I definitely thought it started out slow. I think, honestly, on rewatch, you can skip until Logan Paul comes into the chamber because I think that's kind of when it starts to heat up. Because you're right, we have Javon Evans in there, and I thought, oh, maybe he's gonna climb to the top of the cage and like jump down on all of them, like all these spots that we've seen.
Or he jumps down and Randy Orton catches him with an RKO.
Exactly. But when Logan Paul gets in and all 3 of them just beating him up instantly, I thought that was good.
That was a good spot.
Yeah, that was a good spot. And I think it doesn't really make sense for him to like have that dominant run of eliminating 3 people, but he did a good job. I think he kind of was like, shined a lot during the match. Like I liked what I saw out of Logan Paul. Like his finisher looked great both times that he hit it.
I agree. Javon Evans, that was sick.
That was great.
Javon sold it really well.
Yeah, exactly. Like those were things that I liked. And then, but they had a spot where Javon and LA Knight were both on the top of the pod.
Yeah.
I really thought they were going to do something up there. Like maybe Javon was going to try to OG cutter him from up there. And if LA Knight got knocked out that way, I wouldn't have been mad because that's a crazy spot. But yeah, the botch, I mean, it took a lot out of it for me.
And even like LA Knight elimination too, but that felt so abrupt and rushed. You can tell that probably wasn't planned.
Exactly.
So here was my thing on that men's stream. I thought the beginning was actually really good. I thought the first few minutes was great. Then once it got to the middle, like I thought the chemistry between the first 3, like especially when Trick, it was really good.
I love his entrance.
Yeah. The entrance was fantastic. I thought everyone's entrance was really good, actually.
Yeah.
There was not an entrance I didn't like. And then it started to get a little and like you said, there were some spots that I thought was going to happen. I thought Orton was for sure going to be RKOing Javon Evans off the top of the chamber. There wasn't a big, every year they usually have a massive chamber spot.
Yeah.
And there wasn't.
And this was the first time that I didn't really see that. So, but Triple H pulled that out of his, you know what? because he was like, I'm getting Randy Orton over, which is what a lot of the fans want. So we kind of got away with it. I think if Cody would have won, this might have been the worst chamber.
Yes.
Yeah.
If Cody would have won. But they did it the right way. I agree with you, what you said the last 5 minutes, honestly, the last 10 minutes. Like once it got to the Logan Paul eliminating, then Rollins came out. I thought that was great.
That was a great part.
I really liked it.
Yeah, I love the Rollins thing.
I really liked and then I thought it was beautiful. Once Drew came out, went to go Claymore kick, Cody Rhodes countered, attacked him, Orton RKO out of nowhere, and I loved it, and I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
We were screaming. We were watching.
Yeah.
We were screaming when Cody Rhodes were hitting the crossroad, and Orton was like, "Yeah, get him!" We're like, RKO him. We're screaming like this better happen, and he RKOs him right away without any hesitation. Like at when was it in King of the Ring? Was it? When he hesitated against Cody Rhodes. So that's just great storytelling. So then now it goes off to the question, what's going on Friday?
Well,
Championship match.
Cody and Drew's facing each other for the title. Also, I loved like the beef with Aldis and Drew. Though.
Yes.
I feel like
I wouldn't be shocked they had a match.
At Mania probably. But I don't think so that's going to be. I think because you got to think about the Jacob Fatu aspect of this because Jacob was screwed this past Friday for his chamber spot. So I think he's going to play a role into that match. And I don't think Cody's winning that title back.
You don't believe so?
On Friday, no.
So, but here's the thing though. Isn't there technically, according to the writers, there is in Drew McIntyre's contract that Cody cannot get a title shot against Drew unless he like wins the Chamber or the Rumble. So that's technically what it is.
But that stipulation is always like a GM. Like GMs always like veto those decisions all the time. It's just like it's always knew that wasn't.
Yeah, but I think that's still. I think something's going to happen.
Yeah,
I think it's a win-win for WWE right now because you could either have Cody Rhodes win, and you're getting Cody versus Randy, what everyone wanted.
Yeah, but it's like at the end of the day, somebody has to turn heel in that situation.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be Orton. It could be Cody.
It should be Orton.
Or the thing that stinks is now we've all three of us, we were talking about it last week, had the mindset on this is going to be a multi-man match.
I think it
still could be.
It should be because I think we haven't had a Fatal 4-Way main event since WrestleMania 2000, and a god awful main event, which should have been Rock and Triple H instead of adding Big Show and getting Mick Foley out of retirement to come back. But this Fatal 4-Way should be booked because we don't know who's going to come out with that title.
What's bigger, Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes or a Fatal 4-Way?
Obviously,
Randy Cody
is bigger, but the Fatal 4-Way puts in a sort of unpredictability.
I agree.
As a main event because you don't know because Jacob could win that title. If he
really
wants
they could. Yeah. They really liked Jacob Fatu.
Yes.
Like before Fatu was gone, when he was gone for a bit, he was their big push. He was getting a big push.
Yeah.
And to go back to what I'm saying with somebody attacked Jacob. So at the end of the day, you can't have because if Drew was the one that attacked him, that's gonna put all the steam out of the whole who attacked Jacob because for months he's been denying it. Now finally you guys are saying he did it. It's like no, I think Randy needs to be the one that did that, and that adds Jacob into that match.
I think it'll be pretty sick.
I have a question for you guys about it's going to relate to this, but being at the end of the chamber, Cody and Randy are facing off, and then Drew comes out. They don't really fight at all. Like they left a lot to be desired between that like matchup between the two of them. Everybody wants to see it
between Randy and Drew
and Cody.
Randy and Cody.
Yeah. We were talking about it last week. Like, oh, we know that's going to be the final two. We were all excited for it. I thought, oh, this is going to go another 5-10 minutes with the two of them because they can easily make that a great like end match, like a mini match inside. You think about like Undertaker, Triple H at the end of one of the chambers. Yeah, it's great. They did a great job with that. But I think they might have cut that short on purpose to really build to that Cody Randy feud, Randy face off.
I think it's a mix. I think it's right of what you're saying of a quick boom. I think that's what it was. No hesitation. Orton took an opportunity right away.
Exactly.
Also, they also took like 8 minutes each on their entrances. So
it could have
been maybe they were Like that's what we're saying with the whole LA Knight getting eliminated type
And
deal.
Randy wasn't in the match that long.
No.
And we were even saying, man, he is not running at all. He's just walking around.
He doesn't need to. He's at that point of his
Yeah,
career where he's
he
going to
doesn't
do
sprint.
that. He doesn't sprint. He
I mean,
doesn't.
you see the size of his legs. Though.
You
He definitely could.
We
you
do
know?
have a we do have a question though
Okay.
from John Rubio 6405, our friend John. Can
Shout
I
out,
hear
John.
Mikey's thoughts on wrestlers with the most aura in the WWE?
Roman Reigns, number one. I mean, everything about
Top three.
top three. I say Roman Reigns, number one. I think you got to throw a guy like Trick Williams in there right
Okay,
now.
I like that. Yeah.
Because everybody just is always chanting him. He could have nothing to do with what's going on screen, and people are in the stands chanting, "Whoop that Trick!" Like, and I
That's
think
true.
that's a big.
He wasn't even there.
He wasn't even.
Was it at Memphis?
What?
When it was a SmackDown, I think in
It was a
Memphis.
Raw.
Or it was a
It-
Raw. He
and
wasn't
he
even
wasn't
there.
even
Yeah.
Wasn't even promoted.
He didn't, they maybe mentioned him like, oh, he's already, or he's gonna be in a qualifying
Yeah.
match the
Yeah.
next week, and then a third person. I mean, there's so many people you could pick up there. I personally like Seth Rollins a lot,
Yeah.
and especially right now with what's going on with all the masked men, and then he just pulls up, and everybody's like, oh my gosh. And I do want to get into
Yeah, we will
the-
get into Raw.
to Raw and that chair shot that Heyman ate.
What about you, Cherno?
What do you
Top three. Well, those two people that he has, Roman and Trick, is all definitely on my list.
Mhm.
Obafemi,
I was gonna say that would be my top three.
because
Yeah.
Oba's auras.
Oba's aura is big, but I want to just see he needs like to like destroy somebody in a feud.
Yeah, that's true.
like a proper.
no, but the
feud for him to
presentation
do
with
it.
his whole entrance it just exudes
Mhm.
aura, and also there's this spot that he does when he's in the ring. Is like the Triple H water spurt.
Yeah,
yeah,
I always wonder like how he's doesn't have water in his mouth.
yeah,
And
yeah.
he's
it's wet.
Yeah,
He's
It's his,
drinking it
it's
off
his
his face.
oil that gets rubbed down.
That's what he
Yeah.
said.
and that
Put it in
make
his
and
mouth.
that makes an intriguing visual when he does that spot. So it's just
Mhm.
like it. So it's great.
Yeah. I that's my list.
Oh, and I mean, you could also make an argument just because of who he is. Lesnar has always got
Brock always has aura.
Always has
Or his
aura.
entrance has
Le-
aura.
Le- Les-
Yeah.
Lesnar lost aura in my eyes when he bust his you know what during that entrance.
That is funny.
yeah.
That was pretty good.
Well, I feel like it's got to be more than just an entrance, though. Like to really have like aura in the ring, and that's
Yeah.
why I definitely see the argument for Obafemi. I just want to see him in like
like feud. You think he's little too early?
yeah, it's a little too early for
Premature.
that. Like if he destroys Rusev, like which he kind of Rusev ran away from him, which I think added a lot to it.
Mhm.
What about guys like Braun Breaker though?
Yeah,
Like,
Braun.
the
bark,
dogs are barking in
Yeah.
the stands.
He's got some type of aura.
But he's right now he's just not there.
Yeah.
So
Austin Theory.
not Austin Theory. his-
Women's chamber wise, I thought it was pretty good.
I thought that the women's chamber was better than the men's.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get to watch the entire women's chamber, but I think I saw enough. I really liked what they did with Raquel Rodriguez. I'm a big Raquel
was
fan,
great.
Yes.
and they got to put the belt on her soon. I mean, she's like kind of.
Well, we got to figure out what's going to happen with her and Liv.
Yeah.
Because Liv's probably going to win that
Liv
match.
could win, and then you can have Raquel versus Liv at SummerSlam, maybe.
Depending on you can have that like the whole Judgment Day Civil War stuff with Raquel and
Yeah.
Liv.
Because we don't know what's happening
Well,
with Finn.
I think they could do like Finn and Raquel versus Dom and Liv eventually. Like they might try to pull a mixed tag.
You know what they can do? Reunite OG Judgment Day versus New Judgment Day.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
'Cause
But
I think Roxanne Perez should play a role in what the Judgment Day
where
does.
has she been?
Well, she just they had to remove a cyst from her spine,
Mm.
so she's out for a little bit.
Cherno
Yeah.
again, just man of knowledge.
Man of news.
He
He's
is
a
a man of
reporter.
news.
So basically, Roxanne, I think she needs to play a role, and she needs to steal Dom away from Liv. That's the story
Mm.
that,
Yeah,
that
that'd be
they
pretty sick.
need to book.
It ain't going to be Raquel, I'll tell you
and
that.
then you can have Liv and Rhea team up versus Raquel and Roxanne.
Yeah,
And that would be
yeah.
and that would be good. And then you bring in Finn, Damian Priest versus JD Dominic.
Yeah.
So that's a potential feud we can create.
Yeah,
there.
I could definitely see an OG Judgment Day like Priest, Finn, and Rhea versus.
Are you happy that Rhea won?
I
I am very happy.
I knew when she like lost the tag title, she was gonna win the championship.
Mhm.
The minute she lost it.
You
Yeah,
did say
he
that
did
last
say that.
week.
He
Say
said
that.
that. He said
Let's
that.
say that.
which was, yeah, it was the obvious one. I think it's similar to Roman winning the Rumble.
Mhm.
It was like they need to have a box office
Yes.
obvious pick just off of sales, just
Yeah.
off of who was going to care more. Like I wouldn't care as much if it was Jade Cargill versus Tiffany Stratton.
Honestly,
To be honest, I would have cared if it was Tiffany if they didn't bring her back as the same character. Because literally, before she left, Jade Cargill literally attacked you
yeah,
injured you.
did nothing about it.
and did nothing
Mhm.
about it, just came back and ignored Jade. I'm like, that's why I said that if she should have came back the way they were feuding with Jordan Grace and Jade Cargill,
Mhm.
that should have been her spot,
Mhm.
coming back and facing Jade. But
absolutely.
instead, no. They had Tiffy come back as the same character, as the same Tiffy time type of person. I think should came back with more edge. Like you literally lost your title because somebody screwed you out title because you were attacked
Absolutely.
the night before. So that should have to be honest, I should have seen the writing on the wall the way Tiffany's character was depicted.
Yeah.
So, but Rhea, I think Rhea and Jade is the thing, especially what's going on social media between the two.
Mhm.
Have you seen like what happened between them, this exchange back and forth with Rhea and
No,
Jade?
enlighten the audience and I.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, I don't know like the full. I can't read out every single tweet. So basically,
You
they've
said
been
it's with
going
Rhea and Jade.
Jade, yeah, on Twitter beef, basically going back and forth about like saying Rhea always complains to creative and things like that to get.
She said that.
Jay said that,
That's great.
Mm.
and then Rhea, and then people say is actually legit heat now between the two, and also other women got into the beef too against Jade and stuff like that. Like Chelsea Green got into a back and forth with Jade Cargill, Nia Jax, Piper Nevin, and stuff like that. So it's just like Jay's getting heat right now. So,
But
Could be a work. Could be a
it
work.
could be a work, yeah.
because I think that
But that's good for her.
I think that's
Yeah.
a Triple H type. One thing that I think Triple H is fantastic at is using social media
Mhm.
to expand their brand and rivalries like the Kevin Owens turned heel on
Mhm.
social media
Yeah.
on Cody Rhodes. I think that that's something like, okay, how could we make this really interesting? Let's take it to social media where it's
Mhm.
like people think it's actually real instead
Yes.
of in the ring.
Well, after the Seth Rollins thing, you really can't trust anything.
Yeah.
I
Which
really thought he was
like.
injured. Everybody thought he was injured. 99% of the whole WWE organization thought Seth Rollins was like actually hurt.
Yeah.
So that shock that everybody felt when he throws off the crutches, that was so genuine. And I think they're very good at building feuds outside of like the Raw and SmackDown, using Twitter, using things going on, maybe using leaks that of videos going on. Remember like Kevin Owens beating up Cody Rhodes in the parking lot?
Yeah.
That was uploaded to Twitter or something. Doing a very good job with that. But I am very happy that Rhea won.
Mhm.
I think nobody else in the chamber even made sense for Jade to face.
Nobody.
Not at all.
But I think one person I think I need to shout out is Kiana James because
Mhm.
I wasn't a big fan of her in
Great.
the beginning.
Great.
I think she had a great showing in the chamber. I think they got to break up with her and Julia. I don't think
Yeah.
I agree.
that between the two is. I don't think it's working. 'Cause
What is her
Kiana gets
character?
more reaction than Julia, and Julia is the U.S. champion. So it's just like it's not helping. But Kiana James, she really opened my eyes to her talent. She's actually really great.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I think that's only shout out I'll just get for the chamber. But overall, the women's chamber was a good chamber.
Oh my goodness, they are going back and forth.
So you're seeing it right now.
I'm looking at it. Can't say it, but if you want to go look at it on your own, there's a lot of female dog words being said,
Oh.
which isn't nice. I do see though that Rhea Ripley goes to her 7th WrestleMania in a row.
Yes.
She'll have competed for a belt in every one of them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She'll have competed for six different belts.
Rhea Hogan.
I mean, she's over though. I
She's
mean,
over, though.
Roman has main evented the last like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has
Everything in
anyone
a
got a
row.
bigger push, you think, coming out than Rhea Ripley?
No, she's the face. She's the face. of the
easily the biggest women's
She's the
push
biggest-
we've ever seen.
That's yeah. But
She-
you could
yeah.
argue both, dude. Who's got a bigger push than this?
It's more than
Charlotte?
Becky's, I think.
Yeah.
It's
But
it's-
Charlotte's when it was like there was nothing.
No,
Yeah.
but Charlotte, it was, but nobody liked Charlotte. So everybody always hated on Charlotte when she was in the main event.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Charlotte's a heel. Rhea's a face, technically.
She was half heel.
She was half heel in most
She
of
was
her,
heel.
in her main events.
I think she was heel until what?
2024.
Yeah.
She was a literally a heel.
Until
in-
WrestleMania 40.
yes.
Yeah.
In her match against Becky at WrestleMania 40, she was a heel.
Mhm.
She turned heel after Liv Morgan attacked
Thank
her and
God you
injured her.
changed her
Yeah.
look, though.
Yeah.
With the blonde hair, what was she doing? What's going on here?
Yeah.
All right, let's get into Raw.
We're not gonna talk about the other two matches.
Yeah.
Do we want to?
But you know what? I'll just
All right, let's talk about the box. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Danhausen? You
Yeah.
like that? You like those teeth?
I think that they did it wrong because I think he's gonna be really good.
I think
I think he's funny. He was great on Raw.
He made me laugh on Raw.
Yeah.
He's gonna be that great like Santino Marella, R-Truth type of guy.
I actually hate him because he caused my guy Dom to lose on Raw. So,
But WWE had to know if you've been teasing something like that
For 3 weeks.
for 3 weeks, and it's not like a like what they did with Penta. Penta,
Yeah.
they did segments on TV, not in-person box like that crate, where it's like you have to know that the fans are expecting so much. And then it's like 80% of the people didn't know who that was.
Yes, he could have been a surprise, like just
In the Rumble.
appearance. Not in the Rumble. He could have been a surprise appearance, just like on a random segment on Raw, or like a random
Anywhere.
a throwaway match on Raw.
Not a tease.
You could do it. I don't mind the vignette teases and stuff like that for Danhausen and stuff like that for weeks and stuff like that, because then you would know who's coming. So at the end of the day, no matter what, because we knew Penta was coming regardless.
Yeah.
We didn't know who was in the box.
Mm-hmm.
And then so you hyped it up for 3 weeks, give this big build up, and then and you reveal at Elimination Chamber and you bring out Danhausen. I've watched him in AEW. It's like he's funny, but Danhausen he's a comedy job guy.
Yeah.
He's not a big name to be doing that. Also, he's a big in AEW. He was one of, he sold more merch in AEW more than CM Punk and MJF.
Sure. I'm
That's
sure.
probably why they got him.
Yeah, because
Just for that reason.
he's a big merch seller. It's like Mr. Iguana in AAA.
Yeah. No,
It's like
I agree.
these kind of characters, like WWE, he fits WWE style of things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But doing this, I think they did a disservice to Danhausen by doing that debut for him.
Yeah. He'll be better. Everyone will like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's you can't look at the whole build up. Punk versus Balor.
Predictable.
They're like the minute
That was a good match.
It could have went an extra I would have liked to see
5-10 minutes.
It could have went a little longer.
Really good match.
It was a really good match. I thought it was probably better than their last match. But the problem is that it's predictable.
I do think it was. I just the crowd was obviously better, and
yeah, it was better.
And
They made it better. And Finn looked more so like he was actually going to win in that first match between the two of them. Which is why, I think the whole it's a filler match. That's what it takes away from it.
you could have just gave it to someone else to put into a big spot.
Cool.
I don't know.
Punk, but Punk is not going to.
I would have liked
lose.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. But it was like, what's the point of foul? Like the only reason they did it is because they're going to use it in the Judgment Day segment.
Yeah,
Yes.
but
And it's actually a good thing because I knew Finn was cooked when CM Punk came in with the MJ entrance.
That
was
Jordan
great.
entrance. Yeah, that was sick. That was
a sick entrance, but I think this helped because remember at the end of the match he shook Finn Balor's hand, and now it's like his full baby face turn. So I think now Finn is a baby face now, and that plays into what happened on Raw.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
how you guys felt about AJ Lee and Becky Lynch?
it was a good match.
It was all right.
But
how you felt about AJ Lee winning?
I knew it.
Yeah, Mikey didn't predict that.
I knew it. They're in Chicago. There's no way they're gonna they want to send the fans home happy somewhat.
Yeah, but I thought it was gonna be a screwy finish because I thought you can push this on to WrestleMania. But yeah, AJ Lee could win and then Becky starts to spiral and then she gets her rematch at Mania and stuff like that. I think that would be a good build up.
Well, I think they might do a multi-woman match for the IC belt and the US belt because there's just so many women on the roster that
Yeah, I don't know what
might
they're
not
going to do.
have something to do. So they might throw them all in the
I think
feud.
US title, yes. IC title might just run it back.
But there's a gauntlet match next week on Raw with 6. I mean,
But I
besides
think-
Ivy Nile, anybody really could come
but-
out of that.
But it's like Io Sky's in that match. Io's winning that match.
I know.
Yeah, they're going to start putting a lot more
Big names for Mania.
big names,
in
Mania to get that mid card title.
I thought it was going to be Io versus Julia for the U.S. title because they
Yeah.
kind of had run-ins the last few weeks. So I thought that would have made the most logical sense.
But the problem is Io's a Raw superstar, and the only
Yeah.
reason she was on SmackDown because she had the tag
The
titles.
tag titles, yeah.
So it's like, yeah, but I think Io's winning that match. But I don't think that's going to be at Mania. I think that's going to be on a random Raw, and then it's going to be
that's true.
Io versus versus AJ Lee, and then Becky comes out and disrupts the match because
Probably.
Io can't lose clean to AJ Lee.
No,
Yeah.
no shot. All right, let's get into Raw. Raw is now. I think it's been really on the rise.
Yeah.
I think it's really hot now. They have to do it because it's WrestleMania season.
Yeah, now
And
we're
they're
on
proving they're proving that it is.
Mhm.
Roman Reigns, CM Punk. We knew that was going to be the main
We're
event.
starting off right off with
Yeah.
this.
With the main
let's
event.
let's start off with the main event, and then we'll go into the division.
Okay.
That was a phenomenal promo.
Mhm.
I thought it was a better promo
Then
than the first one.
Of course.
I think it was.
Mhm.
They had to make up for it because CM Punk had an absolute stinker the week before.
Mhm.
It was so boring. I didn't care.
Mhm.
But oh my gosh, I think Roman. We talked about it earlier. I do think that Roman low key won that promo battle.
This one,
Mhm.
But overall,
I think he won the
but
first
Punk
one. But
had the nail in the coffin.
yes,
When he talked about his dad being dead, which was cool, and I liked it.
But it's like a heel. It's like it's out of character almost because
I don't
No,
think it's
no,
out of
it's
character
not.
with
Not-
CM
Punk
Punk.
not for
like-
CM Punk. Not for CM Punk.
No.
CM Punk is not a cookie cutter babyface. That's
Yeah,
not.
I know
that
but
was
he's
never his
been
character.
like that.
He's
so I guess,
never been he's been hero.
Yes,
yeah,
That's what he's
has.
been his whole career.
Mhm.
That's what Roman Reigns been since like he was heel, and then it was kind of like
Like even what
Everyone
Roman,
likes him.
even what Roman was saying, that was heelish.
Well,
But it's like that's why we love the tribal chief character because imagine when Roman turned babyface, he start coming out
high fiving the fans.
high-fiving the fans,
yeah.
preaching like I love the fans, I love the wrestlers, this is a place to be, da 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 da. No, that's not why we love Roman. And I love that they kept the essential characteristics of what the tribal chief character is.
Absolutely.
So he's like the tribal chief character is an anti-hero. It's like
Mhm.
that guy, grandiose guy who's I'm better than you,
Mhm.
and you can't do nothing about that. And that's the same thing with Punk. He believes he's the best in the world,
Mhm.
and he walks in his own path, and nobody can tell him what to do. I beat to my own drum. That's
Yeah.
CM Punk's character.
Mhm.
He's the anti-establishment guy.
God. Yeah, I agree. And one thing I think they could maybe push this feud into being, because this is a huge part of the tribal chief character, is Roman Reigns views himself as the most important person in WWE. He's
Mhm.
that's been a huge part of his character all the way back when he was facing Brock Lesnar. Remember that was a great promo, by the way, when he was like, "This is my cameraman, this is my ring. These announcers work for me, these refs work for me.
Mhm.
I am WWE." CM Punk was anti-WWE for 11 years, right?
Mhm.
So having him come back and be the champion is against everything Roman Reigns believes in.
Yes.
So the feud there makes so much sense. And if they can kind of turn the promos like towards that, I know they're gonna.
I think
he's
they
gonna
will.
hit on. He's gonna hit on him leaving. Like Seth Rollins already said, "Oh, you took your ball and ran away."
I feel like the next time they step into the ring, they're throwing hands.
Oh,
They kinda have to.
That's the next step because Roman's not coming back next week. So the week after that, Roman needs to spear the boots out of CM Punk because he mentioned his father. He mentioned his father, so you have to do that. And I think the next step is for them to throw hands because the way that, to be honest, you can build this feud just for talking for weeks and then finally boom, somebody puts hands on each other and then you can just switch off the next week. Somebody they get their get back and that's how you just build a feud. Because literally this WrestleMania is built off this.
Yeah.
This match. This match is the end all be all for WrestleMania. So I think and CM Punk and Roman know this. So they're going full force with this feud.
They have to have a hard lead up.
Yes.
Mhm.
Like, even though like you don't really so much need to with these two guys, but it's like you can't just get away with it. Like, you gotta make this feel like this is a main event. Like, obviously the names make it feel like a main event,
Mhm.
but watching it week after week, like, I need CM Punk to go all out on Roman Reigns in his next promo by himself.
Exactly.
Because that's what it's going to be. It's going to be Punk going off by himself, then them two come back. So they need to really be consistent here,
Mhm.
and they have been.
Mhm.
I just can't have Punk struggle like what he did
With the Finn Balor.
with the Finn Balor.
But the
thing.
problem is that he tried to make us invest in Finn Balor
Yeah,
and that
which we
feud.
all knew.
We all knew. It's just like at the end of the day, yeah.
I just let Finn Balor actually come out into the ring with him. Like that would have made that so much more interesting.
But I'm sorry, Finn can't cut a decent promo. I'm gonna be honest with you. Finn, name one good Finn Balor promo in
That's
his
true.
career.
I like the one when it was when they were in, I forgot what country they were in, and it was with him and Seth Rollins. I thought that was a really good promo, and it got ruined because of the crowd. Let's sing Seth's song the
Yeah.
whole time. But I thought that was a good
3
promo.
years ago.
It's really good.
Well, do you think I have a prediction, I guess, that goes beyond kind of beyond the main event, but I think whoever wins that match, Seth Rollins is going to be who either of them face.
Getting next
for that
getting
belt.
licks. He's never lost. He didn't lose it.
He never lost the title.
I know
and he's got insane beef with both of those. I mean, that was the main event last year.
and
He screwed them both
and I
over.
completely get it. But the problem is Seth has to focus on the vision.
Exactly.
The vision is probably going to be what he faces for the next 6 months because Braun Breaker has to come back and get his lick on Seth. Bronson Reed has to come back and get his lick on Seth. So Seth is for the next 6 months is probably
all about the vision.
yes. And I think Braun Breaker is going to win King in the Ring and face Roman for the title at SummerSlam.
I like that. I was gonna say maybe have the winner of this match face Seth in the main event of SummerSlam, and then have Braun Breaker come back and
Hate that
cost
so
Seth.
long, dude.
I know how much longer is Braun Breaker gonna be out for though?
Not that long.
Gotta my database over here.
I'll look it up right now.
Some people say he come back before Mania. Some people say he's coming back after Mania. Who knows? To be honest, because the injury is very iffy. So it's a hernia.
It might make the most sense to bring him back after, just because there's only so much room on the WrestleMania card.
Then what does Seth do?
Yeah, he got surgery.
I know. Well, they're even saying Seth Rollins might not be medically cleared. I think that's a work.
If Seth's not medically cleared, he wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah.
I've been hearing some rumors that they're going to do Seth and Logan Paul. I'm just like, no.
No, I think that I don't know if Seth's gonna have a match at Mania
Yeah, I don't know.
because it's like
You think?
I'd rather be Theory. Or if we want to now, let's just jump right to Vision Talk. I think that it could be Theory and Logan Paul versus the Usos.
Yes, that's the Mania match.
Yeah.
for the belt,
Yeah.
and I think that's great.
Yeah.
I honestly would be fine with Theory and Paul winning it.
Yeah.
I would really enjoy that.
I think if Braun Breaker can come back before Mania, they should do Seth versus Braun at Mania.
Obviously, but
yeah.
my one thing I want to point out is because Brock is doing the open challenge thing on week to week. You think because we saw an opening on Raw with Seth came out, hit Paul Heyman with a steel chair, and then stomped him and.
That's another thing. It could be Brock versus Seth at Mania.
Yeah, and Brock
which would be a banger.
because Brock
It's a great
wants
match.
revenge.
But we've
for
seen
Paul.
it already, though. Is the only
Who
thing.
cares?
Yeah, you know what?
I saw Roman and Brock 8 times, and people went to go watch it and see it.
Well, and their last one was the best one.
Yeah,
so I
let's
guess
be honest. It's not like Brock's getting worse at his matches.
It's like, to be honest, I think that's the only best build for Brock because I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna do Oba and Brock at Mania. They're not gonna do it.
So
So
what do we do in LA Knight though?
I don't know. I don't know.
he's involved in the Vision feud.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't know.
He's just driving ambulances right now.
That was funny though. I got.
You almost hit that guy. You saw that?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Oh, dude, I don't
Botching
know.
at driving too, man. This is just.
It's just the injuries with the Vision just messed up so many storylines.
that's true.
Starting with Seth, it just messed up so many.
Seth with Braun, with both Brauns. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if Bronson Reed was still around, you could probably just.
Do Seth and Bronson Reed for Mania.
Yeah, Seth and Bronson Reed. LA Knight
they
and Bronson
do really
Reed.
like Bronson Reed, which I get because he's really good in the ring.
Yeah.
I think he's great.
But how much Vision are we going to have? If, let's say they were all healthy, how much of the Vision would we have in the WrestleMania card?
I think probably
4 different matches?
Well,
I don't know.
there's 2 shows.
no. If say if we go in hindsight, right? Say Seth never got hurt.
Mhm.
The main event would have been Seth and Roman.
Yeah.
That would have been the main event because that story tells itself.
Mhm.
And we never got the main event match between those two ever. So that would have been the match. And then Logan probably never joins the Vision.
Mm-hmm.
And then Theory was always supposed to join the Vision. He was supposed to debut in because
At War Games, right?
no, because he was supposed to be in the technically no
It's gonna be before. This is gonna be like the weeks before.
Saturday night's main event when because
Yeah.
remember when Punk won the one number 1 contenders match
Mhm.
and Seth got hurt. Seth was supposed to beat Punk on that main event.
Mm.
And then
BJ Uso.
Theory debuts there and helps Seth win. And then Theory was probably going to be in that match, probably part of the division, become that fourth member. Bronson Reed and Braun were supposed to be a tag team, and and they were supposed to be the ones to defeat AJ and Dragon Lee. Until
AJ Lee.
Yeah, they were supposed to be the ones, and then and then the Usos were supposed to reunite and take the titles off of Brunson and Braun at Mania.
That would have just made the tag division feel a lot bigger, just because of the names.
Because
involved.
Bronson Reed and Braun is like that's a great thing. It's like gives you those Steiner brother-esque tag team.
Yeah. So now we have a couple question marks. I do think the Brock and Rollins thing is very realistic. I think that could happen. Now it goes to what's LA Knight doing? What's Gunther doing?
Well, Gunther
is Gunther going to fight Ray?
That makes the most sense.
That makes the most sense because you saw the way he just disrespected Dragon Lee. Great match.
Took his mask off. Dragon Lee put on a banger.
Yeah, he put up a great
fight. This is the first time I ever cared about Dragon Lee ever.
I agree. And I think Dragon Lee is great in the ring. He's great in the ring.
But the problem is he doesn't have a character you can
I don't even know what
what
he sounds like, what his voice sounds like. You know what I mean? A little bit.
I mean,
his
catchphrase is "You mess with Dragon, you get the fire."
Yeah. Do you think LA Knight could don the El Grande Americano costume and face off against Chad Gable? I mean, that's kind of what they do with guys that they don't know what to do.
I do want Chad Gable after WrestleMania though. Done.
It should be a match for match. Chad Gable loses because Ludwig is very over in AAA. So you can't. And also, if he gets,
they both take off the mask and it's over. I'm fine with that too.
Nah, because
I think it's cool. I like the El Grande Americano stuff.
Because then what do you do with the little two masks? Tyler Bray and Pete Dunne under those masks. What do you do with them? Then they get unmasked too.
What if everyone gets unmasked? That'd be pretty funny.
You know what?
You could get away with that.
What you could do with Danhausen? You could throw Danhausen.
Danhausen unmasks everyone.
Yeah, you can have him come out.
Dude, now I'm thinking about it. I really like him.
Nah, I think Danhausen does more comedy stuff with Judgment Day because I think that plays into
him versus Kit Wilson would be pretty fun.
Yeah, I think
that would be great.
Because remember, Danhausen is a demon.
Yeah,
his character's a demon, and which person of the WWE has a demon as an alter ego?
True, it is valid.
And he cursed Dom.
He did curse Dom,
and that's gonna create comedy segments.
We could let's get right into that though.
Finn and Danhausen versus Dom and JD at Mania because Dom doesn't have the belt anymore.
I know. So yeah, Dominic Mysterio lost to Penta. Penta got his flowers.
That was great. That was
a great match. I didn't think that was gonna happen until I saw the curse.
Yeah.
Then I knew it was gonna happen. But now it just throws off. We're getting no Balor belt.
No, but I think it's just gonna be this Dom feud.
I think probably you do a triple threat. Penta, Dom, Finn at Mania.
Throw LA Knight in there if he's got nothing to do.
Why?
I mean,
to be honest, I don't like throwing people into Mania cards just for the sake of it. If you don't have nothing for them, just leave them off.
Well, what are you doing now? You leave them off?
Yes. To be honest, I'm gonna leave them off.
That's ridiculous.
He can win Money in the Bank in September.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, dude.
Well, they're probably gonna do some kind of number one contender.
They left him off but he was just getting over in Hollywood at 39, and they got killed for it. You're gonna do it again when he's now really over.
Maybe you could do a Penta LA Knight match.
Oh, because he botched that chamber, so he doesn't deserve a spot.
Yeah,
but the problem is that just enhances their notion about their view on him.
I agree. No.
But he does that a lot.
I know.
He got to take out that move out of his repertoire.
Once he botched it, like Mikey said, I fell to my knees. I was so upset because I knew it was over. I'm like, it's over. He's done. They're gonna even they don't even know what they're gonna do when he freaking goes to Money in the Bank. Oh, maybe actually he's not the right pick to win the Money in the Bank. Like they've been saying it for years.
I mean, it might not be right now.
I think it should be. I think a superstar that could hold the belt for a bit. I think it's LA Knight, and just off of charisma and promo, and you see these guys. How many times do these guys fight for the belt? There's the guys who do it a lot, the guys who don't. He's going to be face, so he's going to do it a lot. But I think you get away with it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with him. And it stinks.
You could maybe have him take the IC belt off of Penta on Raw and then kind of build a feud
Penta,
there.
We don't know who Penta's
You have LA Knight take the belt off of Penta?
Why not?
Take your pen away, please.
Why?
Well, why?
I think
what's the point?
The only way is if if LA Knight. I don't think that he would win clean.
No.
Like I think Penta would if they did do it because they've done that. They've done
Well,
face on face.
What's the thing with
stuff?
There's rumors that aren't they going to reunite Penta and Ray Phoenix?
No, because Penta's so over as a single start.
That is true.
They're not gonna reunite the Lucha Bros right now. They're not. And he just won the IC title, and that just solidified. Yeah, Penta's not reuniting.
Could
with
be Penta
Phoenix.
Gunther too. That is somewhat possible if they don't go just for Luchador.
If Ray can't come back, if he's not healthy, then you could. Probably,
Is Ray hurt?
I don't know.
They say he's hurt and stuff like that, but he's not hurt for too long. But
Ray's ripped.
Yeah.
Ray's in unreal shape, and he's like what, 50?
Yeah.
40,
probably
like
over 50.
he's got to be.
Well, another thing, Chad Gable before Penta went out was like, if you win, I want next.
Yeah, but
Was that Chad Gable or El
It was
Grande?
Chad Gable, or the
That-
original El Grande.
Was it the original?
Yeah.
Because we haven't seen actual Chad Gable yet, right?
No.
Am I tweaking? Like,
No, it's a
What-
El
what's going on?
Grande.
there's only El Grande.
Yeah.
he's 51.
I always think it's so funny on like the commentators are always like, oh, look, see, he does know Spanish. When let's be like, gracias or see. And then you got Michael Cole, like, look, see, he does know it.
Mikey, you got asked by JC Morano. Can I hear Mikey's thoughts on Kyle Murray to the Jets?
I want to keep this positive and I want to remain happy for the next 15 minutes. So we're just not going to talk about that right now because I think that's a terrible idea. So
Yeah. Maybe Gunther versus Dan whatever so he can retire him and get rid of that fool. That was in the chat. Yeah. So are we saying Gunther and Ray? If
I
you had to
think-
put money
I
on it?
So, yeah,
I
would
think
put money on
that would be the best bet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Are we talking anything else on Raw? Is there anything else that spiked your interest? Did Natalia get a promo? What was it? I forgot. Did Natalia get something or no?
No. Well, AJ Lee they have a gauntlet match next week to determine the number one
Mhm.
contender for the IC belt. So
Yeah.
I mean, you think Io Sky is going to win that?
Yes.
Do you think they have that match on Raw?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
And I think because Becky's gonna come back and disrupt that match because you can't have either one of them
Mm-hmm.
pin each other clean.
Well, I mean,
Dupree? Maxine Dupree? She coming back? Or is
No.
she gonna get
No.
back at that
Well-
picture? What do you mean? No, that was a harsh no.
she's feuding with Natty.
Yeah.
Natty, like, I mean, Maxine Dupree's is like dead right now.
Maxine Dupree, Natty at Mania. I know someone who would watch that match.
I'll watch the match, but I
Such a
I wouldn't book it for Mania, to be honest. I'm gonna be realistic. That's not a Mania match. Even Asuka and Kyrie, I don't think that's a Mania match.
Yeah.
Well, they got to do something with the women's tag division now. Like, it's Nia Jax and Lashley.
And also, they brought back the Bellas just for like a month ago, and I haven't seen them
Yeah,
since.
where are the
You know what?
Bellas?
They could come out and just like they could do another fatal 4-way tag match.
Yeah,
Like,
be
they could
honest,
win it. I don't
that's
even
like
know if I
5
want
minutes
to watch it.
long.
to be honest, I'm waiting for that TLC tag team match
Yeah, are they gonna do one this year?
for the women. I'm because I think eventually you're gonna do it. I'm waiting for them to do it. Like
Dude,
TLC
what's going on? All right, let's talk. We'll do a little Liv Morgan.
and
Yeah.
Stephanie.
And then then we'll bring it to tag what's going on with the tag champs right now over there in SmackDown.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, great promo last week by Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
Like I thought that was great.
Yeah,
You
no.
mean wait, the video package or this week?
No, I was talking about last week.
Oh, when she
chose. Yeah, because I don't know if we didn't talk about that
No.
last week.
Yeah,
so.
because she did a video package that was really great on Raw this
Yeah.
week. It was really great, and I love what it came off like as she came off a little bit as an a-hole
Mhm,
towards Stephanie's experiences, her come up.
mhm.
She's like, because Liv Morgan's story is like she was never the number one girl. She took so
Yeah, it took her a
long,
while.
yeah,
like 10 years just to get over.
mhm.
Like it took her so long. Because I remember when she first came in, I didn't care for her for years. I mean, even when she first won the title off. Remember when she won Money in the Bank
Mhm.
and she took the title off Ronda? Nobody
Mhm.
cared. Like nobody.
I think in the moment, but she just had terrible matches with Ronda after. So
yeah. They popped for the cash in,
Yeah.
but the
Yeah,
after
everyone pops for the cash.
yeah, they always
People
pop.
pop for Damian Priest. And now
Yes.
look at him.
As like and then she just got lost in the shuffle. I think when
What's so funny?
I think the whole Rhea stuff is the one that propelled her career. That's the one that made us
Mhm.
like, okay, Liv Morgan is one of the marquee women in the women's division. I like Liv Morgan now.
Mhm.
yeah.
And Stephanie, from day one, she's been like had like the best rookie year to date from anybody first coming into WWE. She was NXT North American champion, NXT Women's
She's
champion,
getting a fat push
NXT Women's
right
champion.
away.
Now she's a women's champion in just 1 year, just a 1 year span. So Stephanie, and also Stephanie has great matches. Like her moves are all her moveset is like top
she's
tier.
Great. She's
gone.
probably
Has she
a
fought
top 3
Io?
women's wrestler.
Yes,
Yeah, she did.
she
I
fought her at
in the
WrestlePalooza.
ring right now. Is she
That's,
top 3
that's the one I didn't watch.
in the ring right now?
Oh, Stephanie?
Stephanie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It's not even.
She might be one for women.
Could be one between her, Rhea. I think Io's
Yeah,
great.
Io's
Like,
great.
Asuka's
Should I go
still
put Charlotte
good.
in there?
Charlotte's in there. Yeah,
I just don't.
Charlotte's great.
I just don't like the EO this thing. I think it's a little
People
too,
like it.
people like it.
That's the reason why you don't like Io, just because of the.
Well, no,
Can you
I
do
like
it again.
EO.
Actually,
I like EO. I
Well,
just
how did she
don't
do
like
it?
this. You know? I like kind of like I'm just like okay, whatever about
You
it.
think
when
Liv
it's-
wins?
yeah, yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She has to.
Yeah.
That's like I think they're going to be the most obvious win.
Mm-hmm.
In
don't
the
know.
card
I really
for
don't
the
know.
belt.
I could see Stephanie retaining.
No, because then
Did you throw Raquel?
Wasn't
could
she
come out?
hurt?
Stephanie,
Yeah, or was that like
No.
fake?
that was during the Raquel feud.
Yeah, I know, but like that's still a
I
simply
could.
something.
Well,
and it's also kind of.
I
her
think
momentum
Jade
is-
Cargill might retain.
Against Rhea.
Mm-hmm.
But her reign has been so lackluster, and it's just like they're not giving her anybody to just have a feud with. It's like it took her 3 months just to get her first title defense.
Yeah.
It's like what
just beating up people in the locker room.
and
That's all she's doing.
I like Jade's presentation
And on
Like,
Twitter.
I like Jade's presentation and stuff like that, but I feel like her in-ring work and her promo skills are not up to par of her presentation.
Yeah, that Twitter stuff is the only.
Real
I just
thing-
looked at it now. Is the only thing that made me really care about this feud.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's like at the end of the day, I think Rhea could get a good match out of Jade with this,
Mhm.
and I think that's a great thing for Jade because she could for Jade because Bianca is not going to be there. So this is the next available option.
Is
for
she
her.
not going to be there? Like I was thinking Jade might win because there's still a lot of unanswered questions with Bianca and
But she-
Naomi.
But she got finger surgery, so we don't know how long she's going to be out.
Bro, what'd she do? Like I've never seen a finger surgery in my life.
I don't know. She probably has
It's
nerve,
been like this
probably
for so
nerve damage or
long.
something like that. Because
Yeah,
it-
maybe.
Maybe.
Probably.
probably
Like, what are we doing here? Like it's 2026.
like
Get your finger
she got hurt at last year's WrestleMania.
I
during
know.
the match.
and it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
get a new finger. Like I don't know.
Amputated.
Like that's like you would think, right? Like they're waiting for it to regrow. How long it's been?
Yeah.
I think that it's going to get a little realism in that feud. Like, remember when it was Charlotte versus Stratton,
Mhm.
and it
Yeah, but
went
that
from
match
no
almost
one,
didn't happen.
but it went from no one cared
To people
to-
like actually being nervous that they
to-
were gonna.
people. It was actually really good because it was real.
Yes.
Like that's what I think the whole social media bend and twist is going to be. Like you could be like, I would get the point where in some of the tweets it's like, oh, it's a little banter back and forth. But once she said you're going to creative, that's
Mhm.
like a non like wrestling actual thing, like that's
Yeah.
an actual thing, like
Mhm.
actual wrestling.
Break the
Like,
fourth wall.
that's
a
what I'm
little bit.
saying.
Yeah.
Breaking the fourth wall, something like that is big
Mhm.
for this
Mhm.
feud, and I think that I doubt that she would tweet that if
Mhm.
like Triple H didn't
Of
give her
course.
the okay,
Oh,
right?
Especially
Like,
it would have been deleted. Actually,
yeah, I would be shocked if they run her freaking Twitter.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked at all if WWE did that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Edvin Sukulich 7097. Why do these guys all got numbers in there? Oba
Bots.
versus Brock.
Hope so, but
Oh,
probably
I,
not.
I hope so, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
If you had, what are the odds?
and it looks like
Oba will win the Slim Jim Battle Royal.
Probably. That is probably what
probably win the Andre the Giant Memorial.
Yo,
Yeah,
that one.
that's
too.
what it
When
is.
was the last time they had that
I don't remember.
on Mania? I think it's always been the SmackDown before.
Mhm.
Solo's gonna win that this year if it's on SmackDown.
You think?
Yeah,
Well, you're such a solo guy.
I love Solo.
He's
He makes
a big
me laugh.
solo guy.
You know what? Danhausen and Solo would probably crack me up like no other. So
How you feel about the whole MFT and Wyatt 6 stuff?
It's getting a little too played out for my.
they gotta end
liking.
it like
I think we've been trying to get this ended. I thought it was a great. I thought it was a great idea, and I thought it was cool, but it's
Mhm.
just taking way too long.
But this is what I'm saying. Is like right When are you finally gonna have just like an all-out faction warfare? I just want to see an all-out.
Have a War Games match on SmackDown. Make it the main
Have it
event.
at Mania.
Maybe,
maybe.
but it's like at the end of the day, I just see I think it's because they're elongating it for Mania. I think, but I think this feud doesn't have legs for that to do that. Like, okay,
They need to lose the belts to someone else.
Get the
The
belts
MFT
off
There's
of them.
so many tag teams that are just.
Doing
You would
nothing.
think, dude,
floundering in
bro,
backstage.
you would think like this is like when Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso had the tag titles, like two mega stars
Mhm.
that are just no one could touch them. Like, bro, no one else has had these belts. And we said this a year and a half ago or a year ago how deep the SmackDown roster was
Mhm.
of the tag team division, and then they just stopped using them slowly and slowly and slowly. Now now you're like, where's everyone? Like, where are the Street Profits, dude?
I just got an alert about buying Danhausen merch on about Twitter. So
There you go, dude. Cherno said
it's starting. It's
It's
starting.
already.
But yeah, but the problem is, I think because when the problem is when the Wyatt Six won the titles, because remember before that it was the workhorse tag team
Yeah.
championship. Like we were having tag team matches every single week, but when the Wyatts got it, it became more story driven, and I think that was the problem.
Mhm.
Well, they ruined it. They ruined the Wyatt Six. It was
Because they're never there.
Their debut,
the debut was so good,
but the
too
problem,
good.
Bo Dallas got hurt. That's why.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And then we see them, and then they came back and stuff like that. But even now, too, he's not even hurt, and then we never see them on a week-to-week basis.
Mhm.
I think my problem with the Wyatt Six is that they should be going after factions that you want to break up soon.
Like
The Judgment Day.
Yeah.
I'm shocked they never done a Judgment Day feud
it's
with them.
been so long.
I know.
It's
the
like-
Judgment Day.
It's like at the end of the day, the Wyatt, like even me, I don't mind the feud with the MFTs and stuff like that. If you have a story to it, like the Lantern,
Mhm.
I thought you giving it more story nuance stuff like the
Mhm.
Lantern because it belonged to Bray. How about the Lantern has supernatural properties or something like that? It gives you the power to win a match or something like that. Like Undertaker with the urn with Paul Bearer.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You can have that, and then when the person takes it away, Undertaker loses his powers and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
That's because even though we
it
like
sounds dumb, but it's honestly
if there's but it's like there's supernatural characters no matter what you
Yeah.
no matter what you say. They are. It's
Mhm.
like it's like at the end of the day,
I think it was a good build though for the Bloodline.
what
Like I think it made the Bloodline has looked stronger. In the
MFTs?
yeah, the MFTs. Sorry, not the Bloodline. What am I saying? The MFTs. They've looked stronger
Mhm.
because I like
Tama Tonga's been doing really good.
Tonga has been really good. Like all the Tongas, like even the massive one.
Yeah.
Like they.
With Hikuleo or
But
is it
his name is Talatonga here.
Yeah,
Tala Tonga, and then there's JC Mateo,
Mhm.
right?
He hasn't done anything for me.
I don't
He's
like him.
he's like the Bronson Reed build one, right?
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
He's like
He
the
has-
Rhino build.
Yeah. He has
He's
no,
like if you stretch Rhino out a
he has
little
no
more.
facial expressions. He just I don't get it. I don't
Yeah, I don't know. It's getting to a point.
I liked what CM Punk said. Oh, what? You got more smoking goblins in your pocket?
Yeah, that was great. So, Brock, is it going to be Brock and Seth? Final thoughts, or is it going to be Brock? I mean, when we come back here next week, we're going to really.
Well,
find out.
wait before we go. We should talk about. I think go a little bit more into Drew and Cody main event.
Yeah, we got a couple minutes left. Let's do that. Actually,
Yeah.
I
Does it end cleanly?
No way.
no way.
Is Cody winning right now? Gun to your head. Fake gun. Cody Rhodes winning.
No.
Cody Rhodes
Yes.
winning.
Nick Aldis is getting involved.
Drew screws it over. Nick Aldis restarts the match. Cody Rhodes wins.
Absolutely. I think
That's
that's
very
the way.
possible.
Jacob. It's
Jacob comes out. Sammy. I mean, what's going on with him?
No. He said I'm tired of him.
Tired of it, dude.
apologizing.
Get him out of here.
They could realistically,
Unless he's turning heel, don't care.
but in that match, like for that WWE Championship, they could realistically have 5 guys in
could.
that match,
They
and the
could.
story makes perfect
They could.
sense.
But I think Sammy needs to be the guy that Trick Williams beats to elevate him. I think that needs to be the one. Trick needs a big match for Mania.
Mhm.
And
I-
Sammy
and
could be
absolutely
there.
that can definitely happen.
But
They've been
Sammy
building
should
it up
not
for
be-
weeks.
Sammy Hogan should not be Trick Williams at
Yeah.
Mania. No way.
But I could see that a match, then a fatal 4-way with Randy, Cody, Drew, and Fatu. That'd be a great match.
Yeah, no, I can.
Yeah.
I could see that. I could see that.
That would have been a great chamber match. If say like you'd have had Jacob, Cody, Jacob, Cody, Sammy,
Mm-hmm.
Randy.
Heavy SmackDown.
True.
No, it's three. It's three.
Jacob, Cody.
Well, I
Oh,
think
Sammy is
they
Raw.
had an
No,
opportunity
Sammy's
to make that chamber for the belt. Drew's feuding with 5 people.
I thought even me. I thought when he took out Jay, I thought Drew might be the last
would've been
participant.
great.
I
Oh,
think
man,
it's
that
either
would've
going to
been
go
great.
off of Cody Rhodes wins because they want Cody Rhodes to have the belt going into Mania,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
money wise, or Drew McIntyre does something again.
Mm-hmm.
How great would it be if Drew didn't show up? How funny
Well,
would
even
that
if
be?
Drew wins, I
Drew-
can't see a universe where Cody isn't involved in the WWE
Yeah,
Championship
I
match
think that
at all.
if Drew wins, it's not going to be clean, and then Nick Aldis is going to say screw it, and he's going to have Jacob, Cody, Randy, Drew.
True. Randy
think
probably
that's
gonna
gonna
get
happen.
pinned.
I think I don't think that happens
And
right.
then Orton gets pissed, turns heel.
I don't think that happens right now because
No, not now.
like look, Aleister Black. I think he plays a role into this.
Dude, why?
No, not in the match. I think he plays
No, I know.
because
know.
you've seen what they've been teasing with Aleister Black because Aleister Black has been trying to get Randy to turn back to the 09 Orton. He's
Taking
trying to-
carrying Cross's spot.
yes, that he
Literally.
Mhm.
and I think like Aleister Black could be like, I know what you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad Randy's in a big match though. Finally,
Yes,
he hasn't
yes.
been in a big
Yeah.
match, and
Yeah.
Thank Christ. Dude.
Yeah.
Get
Finally.
a main event match. I like it, but it's like
Yeah.
I think Aleister Black.
Yeah, we still got over a month and 10 days.
Yeah.
Until Mania. But yeah, I think we got to wrap it up. We did a nice hour segment. I'm hype about it. Hopefully we could try to do another similar time like this again. It will probably be around. Check on my Instagram, and you guys repost it as well. We'll update you on what time it's going to happen. It's usually around now, probably 3:10, 3:15, hopefully 3 on the dot. That'll be sick. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in on the Wrestling Rundown. I'm Steven Mazza alongside my co-host Cherno and Mikey. Thank you guys. See you. Have a good one.
Damn.